My first guest tonight shared tea with the Dalai Lama, lunch with Ronald Reagan, and vodka shots with Mikhail Gorbachev. He's one of the most trusted men in America and one of my favorite people in the world. Please welcome Mr. Tom Brokaw.
Nice digs.
Isn't it nice digs?
Yeah, any rooms for rent? I mean, I'd like, sublet a couple of things here, probably.
Absolutely. Why are you looking for a new home?
Well, always, actually. I'm on the run. I'm kind of an itinerant newscaster at this point. Well, so wherever I can park myself.
Well, you're always all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know that you've just come here. This morning you got back from Brazil.
6:30 this morning.
Wow. Well, thank you for being here.
Long ride.
Yeah,
well,
yeah. Oh, okay, sure. Yeah.
I was with gachos yesterday. I'm with a gacho again tonight. So, there you are.
Exactly. I didn't bring my bolo. Sorry about that. Well, this is you on horseback. And I think with a soundtrack. You look
Actually,
like a...
I have to tell people the horse is not stuffed. It looks like it's not live. But in fact, it's a real horse out on...
And that's not a mannequin. That's actually you on top of the horse.
Yes, it is.
So what were you doing on horseback?
Well, we're doing preps for the beginning of the Olympics, and every time we have an Olympics, I do essays about where we are and what's interesting about the country. And Brazil is one of the fascinating countries in the world. I began in the Amazon, on the river, back in the jungle. The Amazon has 1/5 of all the fresh water in the world. They've got species they don't even know about yet. And then I went from there down to the estancia with the gachos, because people don't realize that Brazil is a huge agricultural country. They think about Rio de Janeiro, but they raise cattle and they've got great tracts of land. And these cowboys go out there and they've got a serape and a knife and a horse, and they live on the land for 2 or 3 days at a time, rounding up the cattle. So it was fascinating.
Well, you always do cool things with, like, the coolest people in the world. It's so hard to impress you that we've known each other for a few years now, and I know that you're a big fly fisherman. You're in the Fly Fisherman Hall of Fame, right?
Well, I think I am.
That's what I heard.
We'll
that's
see.
what research says here.
That's true.
Okay. Well, one of the times I saw you a few years ago, we were both at a benefit, and I came up to you, and I really wanted to impress Tom Brokaw. I'm like, I've got something. I said, hey, Tom, how are you doing? You're like, great. Have you done any fishing lately? And I said, yes, I just took my 2 boys down to New Zealand, and we were trout fishing in Rotorua on the North Island of New Zealand. And you said, that's nice. I was just fly fishing with Gorbachev in Kamchatka. Yeah, right. I'm like, I'm done. I'm done. You cannot compete. I cannot compete.
As I recall, I said that we'd been in New Zealand like the year before at the same lodge, it turns out, by the way.
Yes. So not only did you beat me with Kamchatka, you'd already done what I did. You beat me twice. That doesn't make it better. That makes it worse. Okay, so you were...
And the families have gone skiing together.
Exactly. Yeah. We've gone to Sundance. In Utah, exactly. Yeah, you're a very good skier. It's humbling to ski with you.
Well, no, not anymore. I'm an old dude at this point.
That's why it's so humbling, Tom. If you were my age and better than I was, I wouldn't be humbled.
We had a good time.
Well, I want to ask one more question about this picture. Is that how long were you up there in the Amazon? How long were you down there?
Well, I left 6 days ago, and...
So when you left, England was still part of the European Union, and the world had not come to an end.
That's right. And when I got there, at the end, you may remember, the projections were that it would stay.
Exactly.
Everything turned, it seemed, at the end. Interesting, Brazil is in such political and economic chaos all the time that down there they said, so, that's how they live.
But this is bad.
This is a big deal.
Okay,
this is a big deal.
Calm me down, because you have seen a lot.
No,
You've reported on a lot. Can you calm me down about this? Because I'm in a kind of a panic.
Listen, Stephen, you and I have known each other long enough for me to realize that calming you down is a lifetime assignment, and I'm not prepared to do that.
All right, well then calm me down about the Olympics. Are they going to be ready? Did you see any of the facilities when you were down there?
I didn't get to Rio on this time, but I keep being, we're constantly told that they are going to be ready. Sochi was not really ready, but they got the thing done, and NBC will be there, and if there's a section of the stadium that is not finished, we're not going to show it.
That's professionalism. That's
They'll get the job
professionalism.
done. Somehow they'll get it done, I think. Back to the EU, I think that this is a very big deal in a lot of regard because it's the mirror image of what's going on in this country. A lot of the vote against the European Union in Great Britain, we want our own country back. We don't want all these immigrants coming here. That's what we're seeing here. And a lot of people are confused about their future with good reason. And that confusion is fed by social media because you can't go online anywhere without someone having a very strong, sometimes outrageous opinion about what needs to be done. And that fuels insecurity and paranoia. So it takes, I think, leaders with a greater vision than what we're seeing right now who are able to come together and talk to their constituents on terms that they understand. There's too much leaders up here, working class down here. Too much economic class way up here, working class way down here. You know, that's a perfect example right there.
That's a perfect example. I do want to point out that moments ago they were applauding human waste.
Yeah.
So, okay. This is the end, though, of, if this goes through, this is the end of the 70-year project following World War II, the fruit of the sacrifice of the greatest generation that, of course, you wrote so eloquently about. This is the European experiment of trying to unify a country that had been in war too many times over the last 2 centuries.
It is, but at the same time, wherever we live, we almost always become nationalists. We're proud of our own country. We want that to remain for our children, the culture, the economics, the political, the way we do things. And it's very tricky to put together all those kinds of compacts. It looked like Europe would be the perfect place to do it because they'd been in an alliance for a long time. But at the same time, there was not enough education, I think, in the working class areas about what this can mean to you in terms of improving your lives and making us all stronger. You must remember that Europe has always been a part of our life forever, and after the war, we had the NATO alliance. That helped keep the Russians in check. So there was a foundation for it. But then when they took it into the economic arena and began to expand it, so there were more than 100 nations that were looking in on the European Union, I think a lot of people who were in the working class England got very nervous, and they got nervous not just about that, but because the workplace is running away from them. It's automated now, it's computerized. It's not just a good pair of boots and a strong pair of hands, but you've got to have other kinds of skill sets to compete. And that's the big challenge as we go forward.